Bloodshot is a cheesy action sci-fi film that stars Vin Diesel and Guy Pearce. It's actually a pretty fun ride and a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. As I said, the film really just stars Vin Diesel and a couple supporting actors as well. They do a decent job, along with Guy Pearce as, of course, playing someone who's more villainous than he would first appear. The film it's cheesy all the way through, so you've got to start with that. It is a comic book movie, kind of a smaller one that not a lot of people know about, but it's a decent film, I would say. It's one of those ones that if you're a fan of Vin Diesel and some of his action picks, then you'll certainly like this film. If you're not really big into the comic book genre, or in this instance more of an adult comic book, because you see a lot of people die in this, a lot of some CGI blood and headshots and things like that, so it's decent. The film starts off with Vin Diesel being this soldier. He's going on a mission, he's having a rendezvous with his wife, then he gets kidnapped and his wife gets shot in front of him, and then he gets killed, and then he wakes up later. If you've seen the trailer, you've pretty much kind of seen or would know kind of what's going to go on with the film, but it takes this premise and then they're like, we rebuild you, is what Guy Pearce tells him. You've got nanoknights, nanotech in your blood. They can help repair you. They can make you stronger, faster than ever before, make you in essence a super soldier. Kind of the same sci-fi spin here that pops up a lot, but with Vin Diesel this time. So that happens, and then you kind of have him go do this mission, and then he comes back, and then they kind of flip a switch, he passes out, they wipe his memories, and then at that point then you find out that it's all just kind of a game Guy Pearce is running, inserting new people as the villain who killed his wife, killed him, to kind of set Vin Diesel on this vindictive rage to go out and kill everyone that was involved in it. It's pretty well-worn tracks here that they're going on, so it makes it pretty easy to understand. It's not something that's got really twisty or turny, but it is a pretty decent film in terms of what it is. It is cheesy, it is campy. There's a couple decent CGI action scenes, but after Vin Diesel figures it out, then he goes and tries to kill this one last guy who's working with this hacker. The guy that plays the hacker, he does a pretty good job in it. He's kind of always constantly talking to himself when nobody's around and things like that. So he really just lives in his head. It's a decent addition to the film. He's one of the best characters in it outside of Vin Diesel. So after that, it kind of just goes downhill to this all-out action thriller where Vin is trying to escape. He makes a comrade with one of his fellow super soldiers or enhanced soldiers that has this respirator that allows her to be immune to poison and things like that. And then basically all hell breaks loose when Vin tries to go after Guy Pearce, take down the system, and eventually he's Vin Diesel, so he does this. And the movie kind of goes off into a territory where they kind of play with you a little bit, like, is this all real? I don't know, I hope it is. We're driving off into the sunset, and there's a couple jokes thrown in at the very end. Man, this can't be real. This is how every story ends. But like I said, it's a decent film. If you like Vin Diesel, I would definitely recommend it. If you don't, or if you're not really into this kind of genre or this style of film, it's one of those ones you may want to avoid. But it's decent. It's a cheesy early-ish of the year popcorn flick. So I think it's definitely worth watching if you have the time. And it is, because it is kind of a step out from the standard comic book film where everything's kind of happy-go-lucky. There is a little bit of stakes in this one, not a lot, as you do see some potential risk, or with certainly the bad guys are getting killed off in this one, and more so than just kind of being thrown in prison or whatever. But like I said, if you got a chance, go give it a watch. It's going to be a pretty decent film, I think, and really it could have been a lot worse than what it is, so I don't have too much complaints on that front. Thank you. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share, and have a good day.